I am Zatu, the narrator,
Welcome
the
back to
unseen
LMG
voice that guides
presents
you through this
Marvel
grand
Multiverse
adventure.
RPG.
You,
My
the
name is
listener,
Jordan, and
can
I
hear
am the
my words,
narrator of this
but the
podcast.
characters within
And
this tale
hopefully
remain
you've been enjoying
oblivious to my
alongside of
presence.
us on
I
this
am your
adventure
window
in the
into their world,
Cataclysm of
your
Kang.
guide to the secrets and
I am joined as
intricacies of
always by
those
the
who
guests,
dwell
and I'll
within
just call
it.
them how I
Like
see them.
Uatu the Watcher,
I
I am bound
have
by the sacred
Josh
code
playing
of
as Token.
non-interference.
Josh, tell us who
I
Token
cannot
is.
sway the tides of fate,
Token's a
nor dictate
mutant
what paths
with
our heroes will tread.
telekinetic
I am but the
powers.
weaver of
He
stories, the
carries
scribe of destiny,
some
chronicling
arcade
events
tokens
as
that
they
he
unfold.
can
Brace yourself, for the
duplicate,
journey ahead
and then
promises
uses his
wonder,
telekinetic
peril, and
abilities to
revelations
fling
beyond
them like
imagination.
bullets and
Let us step into the
projectiles.
tale together, as
And
I
then we
unveil
have
its
Jeremiah
mysteries
playing
to
as
you.
Will-O-Wisp. Jeremiah, tell us a little about Will.
Yeah, Will's a guy who found a magic flute that lets him control some firefly-esque entities that can mess with people's powers.
And then we have Ethan playing as Stormshade. Ethan, tell us about Stormshade.
Stormshade is a teleporting rancher out of Colorado that has a magic sword and likes to punch things.
And last but not least, we have Jax playing as Fireboy. Jax, tell us about Fireboy.
Fireboy is a edgy high school kid with the element of fire.
There you have it. So I'll do a little recap and then we will just pick up immediately where we left off. So, episode recap from last time. The battle with the symbiotes rages on, but one by one, the heroes manage to overcome their attackers. Jay Fury warns the team about a new and unknown symbiote named Pearl, one who doesn't match any known records. He suggests they need to capture and study it in the future. The team retreats to Fury's high rise to regroup, but peace is short lived. A new message arrives warning them of the even greater looming threat, Kang. To prepare, the team must locate a mysterious group known as the Inhumans. Just as questions arise, a portal opens up, revealing their unexpected guide, a talking dog. So we'll pick up immediately where we left off. You guys were transported basically to the other universe that you came from, except this time you guys were transported to the moon. And as you guys were kind of getting your surroundings, you guys like look outside and you see stars and other planets and I don't know meteorites and I don't know space stuff. And as you guys are like looking around, a dog, a massive dog, just like walks out. And I can't remember. Did he introduce himself? I can't remember.
He just said, "Welcome, friends," in our heads.
Ah, yes, that's what it was. So yeah, that is where we'll pick up at. Welcome, friends.
Did that dog just
Yeah.
talk in my
Yes,
head?
yes, I did.
And are we on the moon?
As she looks at the dog like looks around and just like starts barking at the sky, and in your head automatically you just hear, this is the dark side of the moon.
Doesn't look very dark to
Whoa.
me.
So
I have
aliens
good
do
lighting.
exist.
We don't like to use the word alien around here. We are known as the Inhumans. That is what you can call us, and this is Attilan.
Could you spell that for me?
He like, I'm a dog, I'm not super smart, ATT. It's like, sound it out.
Well, that's more for Ethan and less Stormshade, but yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
I like that's where he draws the line.
He's like, yeah, I don't know.
I think it's
Speak in your mind
ATT.
and read thoughts and
Look,
stuff.
I'm an inhuman telepathic dog on the moon. I can't help you with spelling.
I think it's
That'll,
Attlian, I believe. Attilan.
But thoughtfully, it's probably very hard for him to write. He probably doesn't use spelling very much.
He kind of barks and like, yeah, that's kind of true. Uh, any questions for him? He's just like, oh, he forgot. He introduces his name as
I was about to say,
Lockjaw.
what's his name? Yeah.
Yeah, he introduces his name as Lockjaw.
Real name Lockjaw. Height 5'0". Weight 12 and 40 pounds. Gender male. Distinguishing feature, giant bulldog with small tuning fork-like antennae. Powers, omniversal travel, teleportation, and mighty. Lockjaw is a genetically engineered inhuman dog who was exposed to the Terrigen mist before birth, granting him massive size and powerful teleportation abilities. Bonding with Black Bolt as a newborn, Lockjaw became the beloved pet and loyal companion of the inhuman royal family. While not a fighter, his teleportation powers make him an essential ally on their many adventures.
What do you do here, Lockjaw?
Well, besides being the bestest boy, I also am the transportation that that the royal guard and the royal family uses. I do a lot of things here on the Tillin, but mostly I do a lot of barking and chasing animals. And then like he like looks away, he like sees like a squirrel in the background and kind of like runs off a little bit, kind of chasing a squirrel a little bit.
Squirrel.
Guys, there's squirrels on the moon.
Space squirrels.
You're
I mean,
having a mental conversation with a giant dog, and you're
It's-
surprised by squirrels. All right.
in a park.
In a park.
So yeah, he kind of comes back. He got distracted for a second. He's like, "Oh, sorry about that. I see it. I gotta get it."
Just to refresh Ethan's memory here, Spider Woman told us to come to her moon to meet the Inhumans to find out more about Kang? Or are we to Kang yet? I'm trying to remember why we were sitting here.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. That's what I had in my notes, but sometimes my notes get crazy. So
Yes. As he's just like talking to you guys, he's like, "Yes, I brought you all here." Um, oh, any other questions for me before I show you what I just need to show you.
I think we're here for information on Kang.
Yeah.
I feel like
Apparently
time was of the
it's-
essence.
Yeah, what he said.
So he takes you to basically he's like walking you around and he takes you to like a just like a empty room. Well, not an empty room, but like a room with like cameras and everything. Like it looks like a security type room. And he basically shows you on a monitor what happened. So let me grab something right quick. Okay, yeah. So on a monitor, he basically shows you basically an instant replay of what happened. So on the screen, you see a mysterious figure arrive, and he's saying that he's basically from the far future, claiming that he comes from the 41st century, and he seeks an audience with the King Black Bolt and Queen Medusa. So you see a man. Let me get you guys over here. You see a man basically talking in the middle of like a throne room. You see he's surrounded. Can you guys all see this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, you
Oh,
see
cool.
he's completely surrounded by some royal guards. You also see the royal family there. You see Crystal, Karnak, Black Bolt, Medusa. You see Lockjaw himself and Gorgon. And as he's talking, you hear him say that he brings a dire warning of the unstoppable cosmic threat known as Galactus, the devourer of worlds. Once the royal family sees this, they kind of tune in and they listen. Kang then reveals that his plan to save Earth's population by escaping to another dimension, which happens to be your Earth. When the plan fails, Kang reveals his backup plan. He harnessed the powers of the. Sorry. He revealed he reveals his plans, but that is something you can't actually hear. And the royal family kind of seems not to fully agree with him, or like they don't fully trust him. And so he actually pulls out a piece of like some old Doctor Doom tech, and it's called the Remembrance helmet. So basically he places like a helmet on his head, and like as you guys are seeing all this, you immediately see the room flash white. A super bright light just flooded the entire room, and everyone basically became under control except for Lockjaw. Kang just thinks Lockjaw is a simple dog, so he was not worried about him at all. But Lockjaw is smart enough; you can see he's kind of playing along with everything. And so, with that, you see Kang take over the entire courtroom, and now everyone is under his under his control right now. And as you see that, the monitor just cuts off. And so now Lockjaw asks you, this is what happened. This man from the future just came and took over control of our entire court.
Dang.
Are they still here? Or is he still here?
Yes, he is still here. He is holed up in the throne room with everyone under his control. We also noticed that when we saw him originally come, the guards reported him having a flying hover chair that seemed to kind of appear out of nowhere, and it seems to be kind of control of his power. But he is in the courtroom, and no one can actually get inside. I have the ability to teleport, but for some reason, I cannot teleport inside the throne room. So that is why I need your help.
Would we know who? Like, would we know it's Kang? Because at first it was a mysterious figure.
He revealed himself. Yes, he did reveal himself.
He would tell us that it is okay.
Yeah, and
I
in the
mean,
recording,
Lockjaw
you
was
hear
in the
himself.
room. I assume Lockjaw.
Yeah,
heard the
I was just
name.
making sure. I didn't want to jump ahead on
Yes.
knowledge we didn't fully have yet.
Yes, he revealed himself as Godking Kang, actually.
God King. Okay, so he's the fun one. How much is known of Kang in like our universe? Has he disrupted
He has
things in the
not.
past for Avengers or anything? This is the first time
No.
he's shown up.
Yeah, this is the first time that he's shown up.
Okay. And I'm assuming Galactus is the same because everybody's surprised to hear about Galactus.
People know about Galactus only through like ancient stories, but no one has actually, got to witness the power.
Right. He hasn't came through before. Well, this sounds like a real shitstorm. We gotta, to have any sort of chance, we gotta rescue Black Bolt. He's kind of the big dog around here. No offense, Lockjaw.
He like barks at you and growls at you like very angrily. He's like, but we could storm. We have options here. The two options are we completely take over the court, we try to take over the court, or we completely separate him from his power source.
Do you know what his power source is?
Probably the throne.
It was like some sort of flying chair.
His chair. Okay.
Is he sitting on the chair most of the time?
When the guards observed him, he was sitting in a chair, but the chair was not allowed to come in court, and so he placed the chair in a location that's kind of a little distance away from here, and it's been heavily guarded.
Okay, so this chair's separated.
That sounds like an opportune moment.
Yeah.
That sounds like an easier target than a room full of powerful supers.
It looked like he took over the whole royal family by putting a helmet on. So from the little bit we saw from the security footage there. So probably not best just to go try to punch him in the nose. Sounds like the go get the chair thing is the move.
Mm-hmm.
And again, time is of the essence, I believe. So we can't really lollygag around.
So Lockjaw kind of like barks, and he says he sees another squirrel. He kind of runs off for a second to kind of leave you guys to talk.
Yeah, sounds like we need to go find this chair.
Go chair. Yeah. Let's do it.
Will we even know how to disable the chair, or are we just gonna smash it and hope?
If you break things bad enough, it'll stop working, I promise.
Do any of us still have a bomb from the last mission?
Oh, the portal bomb things?
The portal bombs?
I'm pretty sure Shield took them because they were studying them. I think that's what it was.
I remember we used one for sure. It's definitely one of those like you have to turn in the fun things after the mission's over kind of thing.
Yeah.
You thought you got your purple level loot, and you thought you were gonna be good.
If anybody was gonna pocket one, it was gonna be Fireboy, and if he doesn't have, then nobody does.
I don't think we let Fireboy hold them.
Yeah.
As far as you know, He might have snuck it in.
Yeah,
once or
maybe he
twice.
did.
So Lockjaw
Uh,
like so Lockjaw ends up like coming back over, after got done chasing the squirrel. He's like huffing and puffing and stuff, and he just like sits fully down, looking like a big, just happy dog.
So
yeah.
yeah, Lockjaw,
Can you
you
take us
know
to
where
the
the chair
chair?
is? Yeah.
Lockjaw, good dog, take you to a chair.
Yes.
Good boy.
Yes. Good boy.
So you see Lockjaw's his fork on his head just immediately light up. And so as it lights up, you guys are completely transported to an all-white room.
Whoa.
And in this all-white room, a man with a huge head appears, and another man with a top hat and kind of robotic looking man appears, both massive in size. They both greet you. The one with the big head says, "Greetings. I am Uatu, the Watcher, and you are not from this universe. What are you doing here?"
Trying to save it. You're welcome.
What he said.
Any other questions for him? Or anything else you want to? So you guys are just saying like
Who are you guys?
the one with the big head responds, "I am Uatu, the Watcher. I see all things but never interfere." And the other robot looking person with you can kind of see him like playing with strings, and he says, "My name is Zatu. I am the narrator. I narrate and tell all stories from beginning to end. I know all, see all, but I too cannot interfere."
Feels
Christians are
like
gonna
y'all
like to
are
hear this.
interfering right now. Not to poke a hole in your whole vibe you got going, but
What
He says,
what
"Oh, go ahead."
I was asking, yeah, what can you tell us about what's going on in this universe?
So when you mentioned the interfering thing first, basically you ask him like, "Why are you interfering now?"
yeah, but in a snarky asshole way.
It said He says your appearance here in this reality will be a crucial turning point for this universe, however it ends. I wanted you to know more about I wanted to know more about who you are and what are your motives.
Hmm.
We save people. It's kind of the gig we got going here.
Why? Why do you save people?
Because we have a responsibility with the powers we're being given.
All right, Spider-Man.
Heard it from a cereal box.
Yeah, I watched some cartoon that said something about
Yeah.
responsibility and like you should do things.
Hey, I have friends on that planet. I would rather it not get eaten.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it.
Eaten by what?
Well, we knew
Galactus?
Galactus was coming before Kang said it, right? Because
Yeah,
that
we've had
was
our
what
own encounter
Hydra.
with the Crimson Surfer guy
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So we know Galactus is on the way.
He says
But yeah,
Galactus, the devourer, a destroyer of worlds, more of a force of nature than a simple being. He is crucial to what is to happen and what is to come. He always will be and always has been.
will be and has been somewhere else, as far as I'm concerned.
He was like, so each of you have your own story. And this is kind of Watu talking, and then Zatu also starts talking, and he's like, how do you think your story will end? How do you think this story will end?
Won't know until
With,
we get there.
yeah, hopefully with us winning and saving the universe.
At least saving this planet.
As
And
old
it's been-
friend might say, it's all in the luck of the draw or the roll of the dice.
He tells you they will be watching. Things are now in your hands. They just simply wanted to meet the ones who are not from this place. And a bright flash just brings you back right to the moment before a Lockjaw teleported you. And Lockjaw just like he just like, shaking his head off like what just happened.
A lot of bright flashes.
Yeah, I'm prone to seizures. Let's not do that.
I think the managers of the universe wanted to call us in for like a nice chat.
It wasn't a great pep talk from the old ball coach. I say that.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it doesn't really give
Definitely.
me much faith.
Not a lot of Nick Saban in that guy, but it seems we got big shoes to fill.
With that, I mean, Lockjaw, his fork brightens up again, and then he kind of teleports you a lot closer to where the chair would be, and you guys actually landed in the middle, in the heart of the city of Attilian, and you guys are right in front of a building. You guys managed right in front of a building where there's a lot of commotion on the inside. You guys can place yourselves down there.
Okay.
So you hear a lot of commotion with you. Let me grab Lockjaw.
Some of the tokens you use are just my favorite thing. Like the random old guy on the front over there. So good.
Uh, yeah.
Love
So
it.
you guys hear like a whole bunch of. Oh wait, can you guys see in the inside already?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
We
the
can see the
middle
center
section
room. Yeah.
with the
Oh.
pews,
Yeah,
but
just the
all the
middle.
smaller rooms are blacked out.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. So you guys land right outside this place and you actually see a wedding is going on. But something doesn't seem quite right. So like you actually the groom is right here and the bride is right here at the door. And with the doors like open, like she basically like walked through here and she whispers basically help to you guys as she continues to like make her way down slowly down the aisle.
Did she just ask for help?
Yes, she did.
Is she fatherless?
Yeah, she just wants you to walk her down the aisle, man.
That was what the help was for. Definitely.
When you say commotion, is that just like general people noises, or is it more like
So it was like a
urgent,
lot of
people scared, like yelling? Like what kind of commotion
no,
are we
it
talking?
ended up being just like a lot of just loud noise on the inside of the building. Um and it was just like normal like loud noises.
Like just a crowd's inside kind of thing.
Correct. Like a massive crowd is on the inside right now, as seen by the number of tokens.
Well,
Do you
So-
think if we barge in and say, "Excuse me, we gotta stop this," I think they would attack us. I think they'd let us.
I mean, I don't know what the culture is here, but I feel like barging into a wedding, uh, like the whole speak now or forever hold your peace. That's more of a metaphorical question than a literal one.
does Lockjaw know anything? Like I turned to Lockjaw, like, do you know what's going on? Like, do we need to stop this from happening?
Like, why did you bring us to a moon wedding?
So Lockjaw just does, how dogs like turn their head like sideways when they're like trying to hear you, like what I'm talking about. He literally just does that and doesn't say anything else.
Is
I don't
is
see
the
a
chair
chair.
in the church?
Lockjaw is just he's just sitting there looking. He actually, gets distracted again and kind of runs off.
Can I
That's
possibly do a
useless.
vigilance on the groom
Yes.
to like kind of see like what his character, maybe he looks evil or looks like a normal guy?
Yeah. Let's do a vigilance check. And I won't actually tell you the number.
13.
You did not pass it, but as you like look inside, I mean, the wedding looks normal for now, but you kind of do see that some of the people in the crowd don't look kind of as normal as the other people, which I don't know, on a planet full of aliens, what is normal, I guess.
Yeah, I'm talking to a dog, so if a dude's
I
a
Yeah.
mean, yeah,
little blue,
I
it's
don't
not
know
going to throw
how.
me off.
Like how do I judge this
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Yeah.
Normal has just been blown out the window.
I
Yeah.
mean, lady saw a bunch of strangers appear out of nowhere and immediately asked for help. Like, we got to go inside.
Yeah, let's
So
just
I
go
roll my
in.
eyes at
Shoot.
Lockjaw turning into a complete idiot all of a sudden and running away and be like, I can start going inside. And
So
I
yeah, should we just
follow
casually
inside.
go inside and
Let's,
pick a
yeah,
seat?
act casual.
Hey, guys, we're on
Guys,
the
she
fucking
said
moon in
help.
another universe. Like, stay on guard, be ready to go, but don't be idiots. And I like walk into the church. Spurs a
So
clanging.
I follow.
Yeah.
Yep.
as you like walk into the church, you see uh these let me see what's the best way to describe them. You basically see these odd looking humans. Uh, they look completely genderless. You can't tell if they're like female or male. They are completely bald and they all look exactly the same. And you kind of hear two of them are like at the door as they're talking to you, and they their words sound very like childlike, and like they can only speak like a little bit like hello, hello. And so like that they have their speech is kind of very off.
Do the people, like the regular looking people, do they look like scared or anything like that?
No, everyone is just currently sitting down right now, looking at as the bride kind of
What
walks
about
down
the
the aisle.
bride? Does the bride appear nervous? Like she said that help me, but is she giving any visual indicators?
Let's do a vigilance check.
Okay. 17.
Yes, so she looks very nervous for what's going on. You can kind of see her and the groom is kind of sweating a little bit, like that nervous sweat, you get. And they are also kind of paying attention to these people. Oh, these beings that's in there with them, I should say. And among the crowd, I mean, you see the crowd just looking just completely kind of normal, paying attention to the wedding, but the bride and groom are the ones who are like really looking nervous.
Well,
You,
Yeah.
it makes sense. The all eyes on them. The nerve-wracking
I
thing.
I don't think
I,
that's it, Fireboy.
I
Is
want
there
to.
anybody up
Okay.
like at the pulpit, like in the like preacher like
Not yet,
head
no.
honcho position? Okay.
Is there like do I notice anything like that sticks out other than that we're on the moon and these guys are all look the same and barely speak English?
Yeah.
Like, is there anything like threatening about them? Are they armed? Or does it look like they're coercing people in here?
No, everything kind of looks normal. And I forgot, like with you guys actually being inside the city, this actual city itself is like a very beautiful city. Like it is, let me see if I can get how they describe it.
Like
So yeah,
rich almost.
yes. So it says it's a gleaming city with crystal and metal and more sculptures than Metropolis. Attilan, oh, not spelled it wrong. Attilan. Sorry. Attilan is basically, it looks very old. It's around 50,000 years old, but it looks very technologically advanced. I mean, there's gleaming towers. The black sky is just dotted in stars. Like I said before, you can see kind of other planets. I mean, it's lustrous greenery. So like you're inside of a very nice building right now. Very old looking building, but very nice.
I don't know what
Can,
moon weddings look like. Like, are these dudes normal for here? Where the hell did our guide go?
can I
Damn
walk
dog.
up to one of the like the old man sitting in the back, and can I like wave a hand in front of his face, see if he like reacts?
And actually, so that is actually a good segue because these beings that look all the same, they can barely talk. They're like sit, 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 and they're like telling you to sit down. So everyone go find a seat.
All right.
I'm gonna-
Well, I'm gonna go over to this guy and do like a generic mind control
Are there any
test.
like? So this is a church. Looks like. Are there any
Correct.
of like the giant like rafter beams and stuff like up in the ceiling?
Yeah. So
I
just like
want
it.
to like poof out and
Oh, you talking about just like a cross beam?
yeah, like the rafters, like huge, like because the main hall in churches are usually like really big, and I'm thinking like old school like Catholic church that has like big metal beams and stuff, or not metal, but like
The
wooden
way
metal,
I see
whatever,
it,
like rafters up there.
the way I see it, it would be more like giant beams, like just going straight up, and where you can just like look directly up. Stained glass everywhere.
Column's
Type.
not going to help me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let some weird monster dude just go tell me to sit down when a lady's asking for help.
I, I,
I'll stay
I'm
by the
definitely gonna
door, but
let.
I'm not okay with just going to sit down.
So I'm gonna go sit by this green guy up here just so I can figure out what's going on. Just ask him if he'll like, hey, what's up?
I'm
You
gonna
know, the
make
bride or
sure
the
I let
groom.
everyone know that the groom looks just as nervous as the bride.
Yeah, I sit next to this blue alien guy, and I'm like, I actually I'm gonna sit up here.
It's-
he like
that's how it
turns
played
and
out
looks at
too.
you.
Like you started to sit down and so you're next to a blue alien. Like he's
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, wrong seat.
And he just kind of looks at you like, "Arr?" And then like, yeah, he doesn't say anything. Um, Token, what are you doing?
yeah. So I've gone up to sit next to this green fella, and I'm just gonna ask him like, is everything okay here?
Let's get an ego check going to try to persuade him, or logic check, either one.
Oh, I'll do a logic check.
But let's see.
So, um,
Damn.
yeah, how I guess I'm not trying to persuade him to tell me what's going on, but like,
So with a logic, you are basically trying to outsmart him. Would you got a 23? Is that what that says?
yeah, 23.
Okay. So yeah, how would you try to outsmart him?
Um, so yeah, I was saying like, what did you see what the bride just did? Like,
He's like, what did she do? I don't know what you mean, young human. And like his voice to me, like he looks like a massive alien, but he has like that real tiny, like Mike Tyson like voice. So it's like, hey man, what do you mean? Yeah, he asked you
uh,
what do you mean.
I don't know. I thought she turned to say something. Like is something like something seems off here, right?
He's like, well, yeah, I mean, you don't know what's going on. Like, I actually heard she's part of the faction who supports that new guy that came in, and I heard he's actually part of some group looking to, overturn the new guy. But you didn't hear that from me.
Did
Will, what? Oh yeah, what are you doing, Will?
Yeah, I think so it's pretty clear these guys are not like in like mind controlled stupor, right?
Correct. Everyone just looks normal.
Yeah, I think I'd be like, so are you here for the bride or the groom?
He's like, I mean, I don't know these people. I just saw they have free food. He's like the old man. He's just there for food.
Just some homeless man.
Damn, I have
Wedding-
sat next to the wrong person.
Wedding crashers on the moon.
Uh, I guess
Fireboy,
I'll,
what about you?
yeah, I guess I'll ask the same to the lady. I'll be like, so are you here with for the bride or the groom? This is the groom side?
Let's get an ego check going.
Man.
She looks at you and she's like, just completely ignores you. Stormshade, what are you doing right now?
confused by everything that's happening and really holding myself back from making a scene, but just standing.
And so as you guys are just like, talking amongst the crowd and everything, the procession is going on, like the wedding is all that is going on. Um, the the doors, they just completely shut. And the room begins to fill with this mist. I don't know if you guys can see the mist or not. Can you guys see the mist?
It's been there for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It
Oh,
randomly
okay.
showed up at some point, and it's been there for a long time.
Oh, that's crazy.
But I didn't
Okay,
want to mess
well.
anything up, so I didn't say anything.
Okay. Well, yes, this mist just basically starts to fill the room. And you start noticing some people actually react to it and some people don't.
Does the homeless guy
Uh,
next to me react to it?
he does not. Let me.
Do we recognize it as like the Terrigen mist, or is it like a gas or something?
So trying to think what's the best way to. You guys don't know what the mist is yet.
Okay.
Why can't? Yes, you guys
Was
do not know what the
the
mist is yet.
was the mist not talked about
Did we talk about the mist already?
when they were telling us about who the Inhumans were beforehand when we were back at base? I thought we got told that's how
Oh.
they turn into their thing.
Well,
Oh,
then-
I could be
Inhumans.
like Ethan's knowledge is coming through and this isn't Storm Shade's knowledge.
No, I do remember that
I
being
thought
talked about, but was
I
that
thought we got told that's how they like get their powers, was a mist, like a ceremony and a
okay.
mist and stuff. But again, that could be Ethan knowing what Inhumans are and not Storm
yeah,
Shade.
that could have
like,
been an out
happening
of
in
character
game.
conversation.
Yeah, it very could be. If we're not supposed to know, then Storm Shade doesn't know.
Okay, I don't
And I'm
remember.
okay with that.
I don't remember if we talked about it or not, but I guess
Okay, that's fine. We'll just go
for
with
the instance, yeah,
I
we
don't
don't know
Yeah.
we don't know what this mist is right now. But you do see some people start reacting to it. People like on the ground, like falling out a little bit. Some people are like sitting there normal. You guys actually have no response to it. Both the groom and the bride are on the ground, kind of in agony. And these other beings are basically not reacting to it either. You see the groom basically come running down, trying to escape, and he stops right in front of you, Storm Shade, and he's just like, holding on you, grabbing your chest, asking him for help. And he's like,
Teleport him outside.
He's
Immediately
like
grab him and take him outside.
Hey, go. He's like these alpha primitives. These alpha primitives, they set us up. And so
I don't know what that shit means, but dude, it looks like he's choking and dying and asks for help. I immediately grab him and teleport him back outside the door.
Okay, so go ahead and put where you are.
Just back outside, like where we
Okay.
first showed up.
And as you teleport him out, like he's just on the ground, like rolling around, like in agony right now. What is everybody else doing right now?
I guess I check on the person next to me and check and see if she's okay.
Yeah, the person next to you comes to be completely, she seems to be completely unconscious. She's not reacting in any sort of way right now. She's just unconscious right now.
She just okay. Hmm.
How about the green guy next to me?
The green guy next to you is just like sitting there normal, like this is nothing.
Yeah, can I ask? I want to ask him like,
Just every day.
what is happening?
And he leans to you, is like, what? You don't know what this mist is? This is our blessing. This is the Terrigen mist. This is what gives us our powers. He's like, the people who are reacting, they're going through Terrigenesis right now. They will become something better, something great. Those who are not reacting, they are the ones who already have powers. And those who are unconscious, they will get their powers.
Do they know that?
Doesn't
All-
sound like it's going that well.
All Inhumans know this. I'm gonna
This
be
has
honest. Oh, go ahead.
Does this have like a high likelihood of death?
Only those, only some will experience death, not all.
Can I do a check to see if the person next to me is dying?
Yeah, let's do, we'll call it a vigilance check.
Vigilance. All right, come on. God.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantastic 14.
Uh, you actually pass it, and
Nice.
Nice.
what do you want to do?
I guess I kind of just like, ah, man, I don't know. I guess I check and see if she's like convulsing or if she's like in any sort of way looking like she's in pain.
You see that you kind of flip her over, and you see that she starts kind of growing gills out the side of her neck, and her hands kind of become webbed like she's in the middle of transformation.
Oh man, too late.
I'm going to continue to go in and out grabbing people out of this mist.
Oh
So,
wait,
like, after I get him out, I want to teleport and get the bride and bring her out too.
so for you, Stormshade, you completely grabbed this dude, and like you saw him kind of in agony on the ground, and he completely stops, and he stands up, and he is like fully transformed right in front of you. The bride also, convulsing on the ground, she also begins to transform, and
Oh
she has
shit.
become something different. All of the alpha primitives, you see them like, oh, well, I guess there's a name. Alpha primitives are the ones that all kind of look alike. They begin to kind of celebrate. They're like, oh, yeah. They're like all happy and everything. You know, some of the civilians are sitting there normal. Some are actually asleep, or like, going through Terrigenesis right now. And they are all just sitting there. The alpha primitives begin to kind of go through and like check, each person. So you see them like moving, and they come closer to, Token and Fireboy, and the old man next to Will is kind of just sitting there slumped over as well.
I feel like we should probably.
I mean, the gas is already gone. What do we
It's like
like?
I
What
don't
are
want to
we
make
gonna
a
do at this
commotion,
point?
but I don't want these guys to touch me.
And as they're like closer to you, one of the alpha primitives actually has a walkie-talkie on. And let me see. Since three of you guys on the inside, let's have all three of you guys do a vigilance check. Oh, everyone clearly passes.
Ooh,
You hear
fantastic.
someone got a fantastic. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So, with that, you hear, over the radio, someone says, "Did the guards come? Did the royal family come? Like, are they on the inside? The mist was meant to kill them." He's like, "Hello, is anybody up there? Can anyone respond?" It's like I'm waiting for them. Did they come?
Uh,
So you heard like a mysterious voice kind of come over the radio. This seems like it was meant for someone to die.
It was a trap for someone, but it looks like it caught us instead, and we weren't affected.
So I'm saying the guy right in front of you just transformed. I mean, he like stands up looking directly at you.
All right. I mean, we're on the moon with a bunch of mutant looking people that we know zero about. I'm not just gonna assume that this dude like I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna do anything. Like I got nothing to do here.
Okay. So he like completely looks at you and just like scoffs at you. And he's like, "I can tell you're not from here." And like as he's like moving around and stuff, you see that he actually his movement is looks pretty fast for some reason. Like he looks like trouble almost. Also at the same time, the bride on the inside, basically is walking down, and she's like, she responds back on, she takes one of the radios from one of Primitives, and she tells them that they're not here, but it looks like we have other guests here. And with that, we're actually going to roll for combat. They
Mm,
are not happy with you guys being here.
yeah.
Oh
Let me
yeah,
get
that makes
Okay, so yeah, turn orders on. Turn orders up. You guys are on inside right now, and right now, Stormshade is the only person on the outside. Don't forget to select your character, and then yeah. We roll.
You might have to add me to it.
I think you can add yourself
Right
if you
click
click your
your
token.
token and
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All right. I don't see any Fantastics, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Token. What did you roll? I said 0 on her. What did you roll?
Oh, 20.
20.
I thought I
Okay.
saved it.
Oh, now I see it. All right. So okay. So with that being said, it is now Will's turn. Will, what are you doing?
All right. Well, I am standing next to what looks like a very angry person.
Mind you, danger
Um,
is close. We also have a bunch of civilians around as well.
yeah. Um, Civilians and or supers that we don't know the allegiance of. So I'm gonna start by spending 5 focus, and I am going to oh sorry, wait, that's not correct. Ability. I'm gonna start concentrating on copy ability. And I am going to copy Stormshade's melee again.
Do you have to be in line of sight for that one?
10 spaces.
But he's on the outside of the building and you're on the inside.
It doesn't say line of sight, just within
Okay.
10 spaces.
Okay. So I assume it's probably like a sensory thing then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, I'm going to
So when you
I
copy it,
now
what does that look like?
yeah, I think Stormshade maybe sees some like wisps appear around him for a second, and then around me you see wisps on my arms and legs.
Okay. You got you some movement.
Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of step probably like here for now, because I don't really know what's going on. Uh, but I kind of want to. I don't really want to be in the pews, so I'm gonna kind of move over there.
All right. And with that, it is now Token's turn. Token, you saw the little flash of light, wheel kind of powered up. What are you doing?
Um, so I've got several people around me. Are any of these like in my immediate vicinity? There's a little girl in front, a little alpha dude, green guy, and the girl that I think is still passed out. Do any of them look like threats at the moment?
Nope. Only threats you see are the alpha primitives that are like, basically right in front of you, threatening you. All the other civilians are kind of hiding underneath pews right now. They saw kind of things turn real bad, and they are a little bit, scared right now.
Okay, so the alpha primitive looks aggressive. What about the green guy next to me? Like, can I tell like what side he's with here, or if he's on the side?
He is also hiding.
Okay, he's
Wait,
hiding.
wait, well, you just assume just because he was green, he's just a bad guy?
I'm on the
That boy,
moon and he's
that boy
green, so
racist, boy.
Dang.
Yeah,
Thought we were past that.
I know. It's like Token about to get canceled, bro. But no, he is hiding.
all right. Um so okay, so even So he's an inhuman. So either like the people and the inhumans. I'm assuming he's an inhuman. Not to be racist, but he is green on the moon.
I would tell you everyone here in Attilan is an inhuman,
Okay.
which I guess I can explain out of context, even for the crowd or for the audience listening. So everyone here is an inhuman, but not everyone here has gone through Terrigenesis. So
Okay.
you can be an inhuman and still be normal. It's until you go through Terrigenesis, which
Wow,
everyone
why you gotta
does at
call
some
him
point.
normal?
I know,
Jeez.
huh?
It's-
So I
Calling
hit all
him
the people.
racist.
okay. So then from looking around, I can see the folks that are inhumans are hiding from these alpha primitives.
Correct.
Okay. Um, so I'm going to actually move back into, is this a doorway here behind me or to my left?
That one is not a door. There are doors here. Can you guys see the door? The door symbol?
Yeah.
They're down
Okay.
here. The
Yeah. So
Oh
yeah,
no,
no, that is just a wall.
that's just a wall. Okay. Um, and mhm. Okay, then I'm going to move. Yeah, I'm going to move down here by this door that looks like it's blocked by one of the alpha primitives, and uh since Will is surrounded right now, and yeah, so they haven't, nobody's attacked yet.
They're looking hostile. I think
There
you're
is
clear on the rules of engagement when someone
Yeah,
says something ominous into a radio and they all start stalking towards you.
and yeah, you see the guy like the angry face and like drooling and everything. They're like, oh, like
Yeah,
they
they're
look a little rough out
drooling.
there.
stereotyping people.
it's
He could just have allergies, you
right,
know.
like he's, I mean, it's a little drooly.
Again, we're on the moon in another universe, hanging out with people that have mutated and stuff. You know, what do we know?
All right. Well, I guess if I feel if what I'm seeing should cause me to feel fear for my imminent safety, um, I'm going to uh try to telekinetically grab um this guy right next to me,
Okay.
right in front of the door.
And then what's
So
that? I can't remember. What is that? I remember what we said it was for you. Was it ego? Was it ego for you? I don't remember what we said it was.
it's logic.
Oh, logic.
This
That's
one,
what I
yeah,
said.
this one's easy. Yeah, it's just this one is a logic power. So
Okay.
yeah, so that I rolled 25.
Yeah, that is enough to hit for sure.
And on success, so the target's grabbed. Um,
And then I think you can use your reaction to throw them.
yep. So yeah, and then I'm gonna react to me grabbing him and use telekinetic toss to throw this guy at the alpha primitive directly across by the other door.
Okay. And that is an agility check, right? I believe so.
Let's see, the telekinetic toss is 8 logic.
Oh, okay. Another logic. Okay.
Or sorry,
Eh,
late time. But yeah, it's is logic.
Okay. And then if I remember right, doesn't the person basically getting hit
It's
take?
against his agility. We'll see.
Yeah, but I think they both take damage, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the full amount. I don't know how that works with
See if the
throw. Like I'm sure it says somewhere.
it says if the attack is a success, the target takes regular damage too.
Yeah, so they both
Okay,
take.
so they both take regular damage then.
Yeah.
All right, and that was enough to hit. And then how much the damage? 43?
43.
43.
Okay. Yeah, so tell us what that happened there, because that was definitely a hit.
Yeah, so I pick up and I've got this alternative guy just kind of levitating, and I almost do like a bit of a wind up, like he like backs up a little bit, and then I shoot him across the room at the other primitive.
So yeah, he goes flying. they both basically, hit heads and they're like, oh, oh, that hurt. So yeah, they are,
The
both hit
guy
each other
who's
head.
thrown falls prone.
Is
If
that
it's
on a fantastic?
fantastic.
Yeah, that's on a fantastic.
That's the target. On fantastic,
Yeah.
they fall prone. If the attack is
Okay.
6,
One of them's prone no matter
Uh,
what.
Oh, okay. So I throw the character makes a
a
logic
failure
check.
inflicts
Person-
regular damage to the thrown person who falls prone within 1 space of the target.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not prone. So okay, so right now he's basically, on the ground, prone right now, and it's taking additional movement for him to get up. It is now the bride's turn, and the bride is like looking at her newfound hands. Like when she transformed, she grew wings, she grew claws, and she also
Turned
just
into a
looks.
bikini wearing girl.
She became very dangerous, and so she likes looking at her hands and everything, and she's like, maybe I should test this out. And she actually teleports right in front of Tolkien
Oh boy.
and uses vicious attack. So
That's no bride.
she's gonna take a close attack on Token. So let's go. So that was a 17.
Okay, so I'm going to use my other reaction uh to turn on my telekinetic barrier.
Ooh, nice. So what she did was, so she's like, and she's like looking at her claws and everything. And then you just see her like completely turn into bats, like Batman or something. You just see bats, and then she like reappears right in front of Tolkien and like just takes one vicious claw right at him. And then what did you do from there, Tolkien?
Yeah, so she appears in front of me, taking a swing. So I pull up, I focus and create a telekinetic barrier to absorb the blow.
Causing her to do no damage. Fireboy, I mean, you just saw, this woman teleport across the room. You saw Tolkien throw some people. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's no bueno. I am going to fly. How tall is the cathedral or the
I would say
church?
this is pretty tall. I would probably say what, like 40 feet. I believe it's pretty tall,
40
right?
feet. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go 20 feet and move over here, and I'm going to do elemental barrage.
Ooh. All right. So that's gonna be basic against everyone, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to make a single ego check and compare it to the resilience defense. 16. That is enough to hit the bride and the alpha primitives.
Perfect. So they'll all take 27 damage from just like a massive fire. I guess whenever I fly up, I'll
Actually,
do.
so my bad. I do have a reaction. I just want let me my bad.
Sure, sure.
Oh no, that's against agility defense. Oh dang.
It is only
No.
half damage.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so everybody's gonna take some damage. Half of 27, which is we'll call
13,
it four.
14.
Yeah, four, call it 14. So yeah, tell us what happened there.
So basically, I see Token kind of absorbs this blow from this bride, and I immediately fly up the air and kind of get away from everyone, and I shoot like this powerful rain of fire that's kind of like like fireball meteorites that kind of hit each of the guys in the bride.
All right. So yeah, I mean, you see people also like the civilians and stuff like 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 everyone's screaming and everything like they could have got hit with that type of attack. But luckily they did not. It is now the alpha primitive's turn. And so they are just, basically some mindless goons right now. So they're the two closest towards well, yeah, the two closest towards Will, they're both going to just make a basic melee attack against him. They're just regular attacking him.
Yeah.
So that's two of them for 11. The 11 hit.
Not gonna hit with Storm Shades melee.
Okay. Two more, they're all um run up on Token. One of them is actually this one right here is going to try to grab Token. So he's gonna do a melee check. Ooh, fantastic 15.
I am grabbed.
Oh wait, you still have your shield up though, huh?
Nope, that last attack did break my shield.
Oh, it did. Ooh.
Let me,
So,
yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm sorry. It did not.
Does the shield defend against pins
so I
though?
think
Because it's
It's-
I
not
think I
doing
think he's still,
damage.
yeah, he's still grabbed. Well, I did get a fantastic. Let me see. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't do damage or anything. You're just grabbed right now. So with you being grabbed, I mean they're all running. Yeah, some of them have to double run, but they're not going to be able to attack. He's going to double run here, and this other guy is going to go right here. This guy to the left of you, since you're grabbed, he's going to try to punch you. So it's going to be a melee check with an edge. So let me re-roll. That was a terrible roll. Fantastic 11.
Fantastic 11.
That enough to hit?
That does hit.
Wow, that 11 hits your melee? That's crazy. So that'll do double
Small.
damage. So that'll be 30.
It does not break my barrier.
So yeah, he just, well, I imagine like you're grabbed right now and he's just like wailing on you, trying to break your shield. And then this last alpha primitive also going to try to grab Will.
Okay.
15.
That's not gonna hit through Storm Shade.
So yeah, I just imagine like he tried to grab you and like stumbled and fell, but got back up. So right now, Token is grabbed. With that being said, it is now Storm Shade's turn.
So
So
this
Storm Shade,
dude
you're
has done nothing to me. I don't know what's going on. I notice. I know what it looks like when Will takes my strength now because it's happened multiple times. So I notice the little dancey guys around. In my head, that is Will's in trouble. I don't know what's happening inside. This dude out here has done nothing to me, but my brain immediately goes to I got to get to Will. So I want to teleport back inside next to Will. And then I will assess the situation. Looks pretty bad. And I'm going to spend 5 focus and whirling frenzy and try to attack all 3 of these.
okay. Failure
Do they
will if you
have damage reduction at all?
they do not.
Okay. I'll get to re-roll because of signature weapon or signature attack. I'm a rare. So that's an 18 to hit the
That is enough to hit. And how much damage is that?
I believe it is half to all of
Okay.
them. Let me
So
double
half of 23.
31. Because it was edge.
It's half of 31 because I'm taking the top one
Oh,
because it's
I
better.
see it.
Melee check comparison
So it'll be
melee
16,
defense.
so
If
that's-
the attack is a success, enemy takes half regular damage. On fantastic, they take full. So it's half of 31 to all
Okay.
3 cats around there.
So yeah, tell us what that looks like.
Poof out of nowhere, show up, swinging a sword around. Will just instinctively knows to duck his head. He can feel it coming. And just before the smoke even clears, I've hit him.
And two of the alpha primitives, like they completely go down. And one of the civilians was like right there, and he kind of like backs up. Was like, "Whoa!" It was like he was a little afraid right there.
We can't see the civilians anymore, by the way. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
remember when that
hiding.
happened,
Hmm.
but yeah.
Oh yeah, I did that. They're like hiding right now, so that's why I
Okay.
hit him. Um, but with that, it is now the groom's turn. He's like, that kid is fast. Let me show him what fast really is. And so he like super speeds, runs in, and stops right behind you, Stormshade. And he hits you with blazing. Oh wait, okay, yeah, he's just gonna hit you with just like some regular punches, but they are going to be super fast, and so he has an edge on all melee attacks. So I'm gonna get the edge for that one. 18.
I'm gonna use a reaction, and I'm going to blink. Teleports clear space they consider up to their rank. Are we rank 4 now? Is that right? Or 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4. So yeah, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces.
Okay, so that completely misses
Yeah, if he
because
gets me, unless he has range like reach of 4 spaces, then
correct,
I
yeah,
get out
which
of
you.
melee range and it just automatically misses.
So yeah, you just see like his hands just like go like super fast. He's like trying to throw punches at you, and I assume you like basically turned into your cloud.
Without
And
even turning around and looking at him, I just disappear into smoke again and reappear like leaning against the doors. Like just cowboy lean against the doors, just looking at him, shaking my head.
the groom yells out to to the bride and is like, "Oh, this one's fast. We're gonna have fun with him." And with that, it is now token not token Will's turn.
I think Will is gonna point at the groom and say, "Let's slow you down a bit." Um, and he's gonna try and shut down powers on the speedster. So that would be an ego attack. On success, I remove all of target's powers. If those powers have costs, I have to pay the highest of them or a minimum of 15 focus. I
All
assume
right.
it's 15.
Yeah, it's gonna be 15. Yeah.
Okay. Gotta do math.
Ego against their, I guess their ego defense. Is that right?
Yeah. 18.
Good roll.
He's gonna try to use a reaction.
Okay.
Blur. So the trigger is the character's attack. Any attacks against the character have treble. So like basically he saw like a little light coming towards him, and he's basically trying to kind of how the flash like sits there and like shuffles real fast, like he's like going intangible. So yeah, he's going to try to do that and giving you trouble on the attack.
I'm guessing on the 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice. Kept it.
So yeah, as he's like going real fast, you see him like start to really shut down, like slow down. I mean, and he's like, "What, what's going on here?" And with that, are you moving around anywhere?
Uh, Honestly, not really. We're too close quarters, and I have competent melee right now, so
Okay. And with that, it is now Token's turn.
All right.
you are still grabbed.
Oh, that's right.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
grabbed.
Which means you can't move. Is that all?
Yeah, he would
And
have
then it does
to.
like you can hit
It,
both of you or something like that.
yeah, like if they don't care who they hit, they get an edge. If they do care, they get trouble.
Well, unless you're really strong, then you can.
Can I still telekinetically grab? So even if I'm grabbed, right? Like I could still use
Yeah,
telekinesis.
It
I
doesn't
would think
say
so.
anything
Yeah.
about attacking.
Yeah.
So so if I assume, is it the guy on the right that has me
Yes.
grabbed? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna telekinetically grab the alpha primitive on the left. That's a 20.
And that's going to be against his grab, right?
Let's see, that's against
I mean,
his
I mean, sorry,
agility.
I meant to say you're hitting a grabber, right?
Yeah. No, I'm getting the guy who's not grabbing me.
Oh, the other one. Okay, yeah, that's enough.
Okay. Um,
So he's grabbed right now, right?
yeah, so he's grabbed, not fantastic. And then I'm gonna use one reaction to throw him at Dragon Gal.
All right.
So it's a 23.
Yeah, that is enough to hit. Let me
She's
see if I
got
got any
teleporty
reaction.
stuff. She can get out of the way.
Oh.
Oh, but it's if she gets out of or blink. All I know is blink.
Hmm.
It
You have
moves
to
you
get
away, but as long as you're still within sight, you can still hit them. You have to get out of range. So, like a melee, it's really good because you get out of melee range, but a ranged attack, it doesn't work as well. But I know there's other teleporty things you can do too.
So she's actually going to blink. So what she is, she's going to blink basically in the sky where Jax is, and oh, not Jax, sorry, where Fireboy is, and you see her open up her wings, and she actually has flight. She is still in the air, but your attack is going to have trouble because Jax is 40 feet in the air. So
It
that
can't go
attack.
that far.
I'm 20 feet.
There's no way
Oh,
she's
20
that
feet.
high of
Oh,
a.
sorry, 20 feet.
You
So
can only
yeah,
go your rank in spaces away for blink. So it'd only be
she activated also flight
feet.
though. So yeah,
Okay.
she has blink and flight. But she has so your attack still does go through.
Okay.
Um, so basically you threw him right.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, she's just directly in the air. You threw him, and now he's actually falling. So he doesn't have a way to stop himself. So he is going to take some fall damage. Oh wait, how much damage did your thing do? I forgot.
43. That's on the throw
Okay,
or the toss.
and they both take 43, or just the person who got thrown. I forgot what it was.
Both. If the attack success, target takes further damage too. So
Okay,
yeah, they would both take 43.
all right. So yeah, tell us what happened there, and I'll tell you the after effect.
Um, yeah, so I'm being held by one of these goons. So the other one that I can see right across from me, I grab him with my telekinesis and toss him at Dragon Lady, and then hit her, and then he falls prone, so he's on the
Yeah.
ground.
So you see her basically. She blinked up to the sky like it's on Jax's playing field, and she opens up her wings. But then the Alpha Primitive still got thrown. It hit her, but like not enough to like actually knock her out the sky. And now this thing is like falling. He's like, oh, and he just like falls and hits the ground, and he is on his last limb, and he's prone right now. So he's like got the wind knocked out of him.
Did he fall
And which
far enough to take damage from the fall as well?
No, because he's only 20 feet in the air. But that hit definitely hurt him though.
Did he land on the pew?
Yeah, we'll say he landed on a pew. But
which
he's barely making it right now.
which one was it? The one on your left token?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the guy I threw.
And with that, it is now the bride's turn, who is actually, she's in the air, and she's going to basically she's diving directly down right towards Token, who she's going to attack, and she's going to have an edge since she does not care about hitting her guy. If she misses, she hits him though. Ooh, 12, but she gets an edge. So I should probably do the one. Oh boy, 13.
So that would be a hit.
Oh man, your melee is so low. Um, so that is doing 27 damage.
All right, which is absorbed by my shield.
Yep. So yeah, she completely just goes back down on the ground next to you, and you just completely still grab, no damage taken. And with that, Fireboy, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to fly over here and I am going to use elemental burst at the groom, which is a agility attack. 15.
Against his agility defense.
Hmm.
He's still
Oh yeah.
blurred from
Yeah, I forgot. No, no, he's
reaction
not
earlier.
blurred. Remember, he lost all his powers.
Oh right, you took away his sweet stuff.
Yeah, and 15 is enough to hit him.
Cool. Well, he takes 15 damage.
So yeah, tell us what happened there.
Yeah, I just kind of fly just slightly, ever so slightly closer, and I'll just throw a fireball so straight at the groom since he's defenseless.
All right. With that, it is the Alpha Primitive turn still. I mean, they're just the one next to the groom is going to try to attack. Um, what's his name? Will.
Yep,
So it's going to do a Macy an 11.
that's not gonna hit.
The Alpha Primitive holding what's his name? What's your name again? Token.
Token.
Yeah, using token. He is actually he's strong enough to kind of move you. He does have Mighty One. So he's strong enough to kind of carry you. And he's going to carry you basically right in between the right next to the other alpha primitive and Will, and he's going to actually use banging heads against you and Will. So it's gonna be a melee check against the melee defense of you two.
12 won't work against me.
Does against me.
But it doesn't
You-
matter because it had to hit both of
Just
you guys.
banged one head.
Yeah, unfortunately he couldn't do that either. The other alpha primitive charges Storm Shade, and he is going to try to use Clobber. So he's going to do a melee check with an 11.
That does not do it. And I'm gonna use a reaction and use repost. I get to attack someone who misses me with a melee attack. So I'm just gonna punching back pretty much. No damage reduction. Usually don't do the side ones, but we'll do exact same thing. Never mind.
The exact same thing. Yeah.
16 to
So
hit.
that hits. Tell us what happened there.
Yeah, he slowly lumbers over and like swings at me, and I'm still like looking at Slowpoke over that tried to attack me already, and like as he misses me, just like the butt of the sword just right between the eyes to his little henchman guy here.
And he goes completely down, and like you just see drool just kind of fly out. And he's just on the ground, just like drooling from like the electricity shock. With that storm shade, I mean, you just did that. Now it's turn around is your turn.
Um, is old captain guy here, boss man, R rank or higher? Is he 4 or is
He
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 below that?
he is your same rank.
Okay.
He's ranked. Yeah.
Good. Because I'm gonna punch the shit out of him. I have one reaction left, and I'm going to use combat trickery. Once per battle, I get a guaranteed fantastic. So I'm gonna spin that. And then I'm gonna like he keeps talking about how fast I am. I'm just gonna like slowly walk back all the way over to him and like just again sword in hand, like a almost like brass knuckles on my hand, and just right in the nose of the slowpoke. Punching him with sword hand, automatic fantastic, all that kind of good stuff. I'm gonna use my reroll on the outside one, like that. Almost. So I got a 5-1-5. So what? 16 plus 7. What is that?
23.
Is that the
23.
yeah, that is enough to hit. And he tries to react. Like you see him like kind of move, try to move left and right. And he's just like, why is it not working? And yeah, he took that hit. How much damage is that?
It's gonna be so Marvel die times 8. So that's 6 times 8, which is a whole bunch. Help me out here, guys. 48.
48.
48.
48 plus 7 is 55, doubled. So 110 because it's
Ooh.
fantastic. And
Dang.
I'm going to use Mighty 4 to knock him, I think it's like 40, 50 feet backwards.
Yeah.
Or no, it's like 40 squares backwards. It's a bunch. So instead of
So
getting electricity and stunning him, I'm just going to use knockback and launch him as hard as I can into the back wall of this room.
so he goes like flying and he goes through the wall and you actually see that the wall hang on, you actually see that the wall opens up and you see a room back here. So yeah, there's like a big hole in the wall that he
Hey
just went
guys, I
through
found a room.
and
Look
he does
in.
not get up.
Slowpoke. I turn and
And
I
with
wink at
that
Will. I'm like, that's for you, buddy. I appreciate you.
and with that, it is now Will's turn.
All right, so that guy is down. I'm gonna go ahead and stop concentrating on shutdown powers for now.
That shutdown power thing that's rough. As a game manager trying to run bad guys, and somebody just turns off all your cool things. It's like, oh man, that sucks. That's awesome though. It's such a useful thing.
Yeah. Um, I think, yeah, I'll go ahead and do this. I am going to go ahead and use inspiration on token. So you will get an edge on all action checks until the start of my next turn.
All right. So yeah, what does that look like for you? Let's get that
Or wait,
inspiration.
that wasn't what I was gonna do. Sorry. I forget which one is which.
I'm trying to like boost his powers.
Yes, okay, sorry. I wanted to use combat support. I'll burn 10 focus for that. And that will make
Automatic, fantastic. Nice.
yeah, automatic fantastic on their next action check.
All right.
Nice.
So yeah, what does that look like for you?
I think yeah, pretty much. I think I just like put my arms out and like stopped, used Stormshade strength to like stop the banging heads, and then I'm like, you can do this, buddy.
I just picture your guy playing a little flute, like doing a little Irish jig, like literally
Yeah,
24/7,
yeah.
just all the time. Just
So right now I believe you are still grabbed, Token, if I remember right.
Yep, I am still grabbed.
So yeah, it is now your turn.
All right. How yeah. Yeah, how's the dragon lady looking? Like, is she
I would say
looking injured, or
she's looking worn out for sure, but looks like she can still kind of go.
would it be possible for me to, since it's telekinetic, use my coins to attack the guy that's holding me?
You want to try to hit your own guy?
Yeah,
I would probably say with telekinesis, I would say this is probably a usable case. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Just basically duplicate coin. Well, let's see if I'm. Yeah, I guess if I can, if I'm, he's grab, but if I can enough, like, yeah, pull the coins out of my pocket, duplicate them, and then telekinetically attack him with them. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I would say you could do that.
Okay. And
Oh wow, you got a 616.
616.
Yeah,
You
you
don't even
can.
need the extra ability thing.
So yeah, I
Oh
mean,
man. Sorry,
I was
Will.
gonna waste. Oh well.
yeah, you completely break free with this one. Like, let's hear it.
Um, yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm being held, but I can like I'm able to get the coins out of my pocket. And let's say that I like duplicate them multiple times, and there's just like an array of like arcade tokens floating in front of me that kind of just circle behind and then just zone like right in on the head of the guy that's restraining me.
And for some more flavor, I mean, you got the Ultimate Fantastic. I say you create like a token storm, and they're just like flying all around, and you manage to hit every single person in your vicinity right now. So all three of these guys just got hit, and that's doing 100 damage. And with that, everyone just falls.
Nice.
And as they fall, you hear someone on the radio is like, "What is going on up there? What is happening?" So yeah, all the enemies are down right now. Wow, what a way to get an Ultimate Fantastic. That's crazy.
Right. Um, yeah, so let's see what's happening behind these doors.
I suppose it's pretty nefarious
Right.
setup, I
I
guess.
mean,
Like,
we
lock-
we don't need to use one of the doors. Like, there's a hole in the wall now.
That's
I
true.
made a door. It's a good door. It's over there. I would go like grab the other dude that I put through the wall and kind of like tie him up with whatever I have next to the other old lady and be like, hey, we'll tie these people up here for now. We'll come back through. It'll be fine.
So you want to tie both of them up?
Yeah. Before we
You
just
gotta.
wander off and leave,
Okay.
like unconscious people laying around.
So you
I'm
tied them.
assuming there's no sort like we've heard the radios going,
Mhm.
but we
Mhm.
don't know anything about this place at all, so we don't know like who's on the other side at all. Is there any sort of like correspondence, like papers or like some sort of tablet that might have like letters on, like any sort of proof of like what's going on here beyond getting on the radio and be like, hey, can somebody tell me what just happened?
You would have to. So first of all, after the fight was over, like all the people, kind of came from hiding. Some people had gills, some people grew wings, other people just kind of continued to go on, where they are. And I mean, these people freaked out and they just kind of, leave.
Okay, bye. See you later.
And they're like, oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. Who are you guys?
Okay, see you later. Nice to meet you.
Who are you guys?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, love you.
Oh, hope you enjoyed the ceremony.
They ran away. They came back and said thank you, and then they ran away again.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do now?
Search for any sort of information about what the fuck just happened.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
And I have investigation too, so I can do a vigilance with like an edge on it.
Okay.
yeah, me too.
Let's get some vigilance checks going.
Studying the footprints in the sand. See what happens.
Wow.
There you go. I'm gonna try to get fantastic. Watch this. You ready?
Yeah, 666,
Oh,
656.
Raw 656.
That's definitely enough. So you guys are basically kind of investigating this area, and you see that, this is a pretty big area. Um, there's some doors, and there's a room.
Well, there are
Doors
two
are-
ominous stairwells.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You love that. One going up, one going down. Always the classics.
Bathroom, possibly?
For this instance, we're gonna say they're both going down.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Those are confessionals. They're young child. It's okay.
It's definitely not
Um,
bathrooms.
but we
Don't
should
go to the
definitely
bathroom
go.
in there.
You want to get
Yeah.
excommunicated.
There's a lot of confessions happening in bathrooms.
We should definitely check out the office area before we start exploring down the stairs. Because I would like to know why we got randomly attacked and by some weirdos.
Can I snag a radio before we go?
Oh,
Just to
Smart.
like keep
yeah.
on me.
That's why you're my
Yeah,
guy right there,
there
Will.
was only one radio, so yes, you snag it off of one of the alpha primitives.
This guy. He's been here before. He knows.
So yes, where are you guys at? So where are you guys located at?
I want to go through the hole in the wall and go check out the office place over here.
Okay, what is everybody else doing?
I'll go with Storm Shade.
I thought you were going to pee in the confessional.
I'm
I'm
gonna
already
gonna
did
kind
that.
of look
over here.
down this stairwell, see if I can see anything or
I give
if I
another
see
like
lights.
adult of the group, like, hey, let's keep our heads on a swivel now. All right, this is not everything is happy-go-lucky giant puppy dogs around here.
Okay, so all right, let me make sure I got this. So, Token, you are just kind of exploring this area over here.
Mhm.
Okay. Will, are you going down the stairs?
I think I'm like peeking down them. I'm not gonna try and go down just yet. I'm
Remember
trying
the last
to
time
see if
you
I
went
can
in a
like
room by yourself?
yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
trying to like see if I can like hear any conversation or get any idea of what's at the bottom of these stairs.
okay. All right, so I'm going to let you peek down there, and we will come back to you.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, that doesn't look good.
Okay, so I'll let you peek down, and you can describe what you see.
I see, what is that, like 5 of those alpha primitive guys, some sort of giant machinery with magic or electricity or something going on. Maybe it doesn't really look like a chair. It looks like a generator of some sort down here.
Oh,
And
yeah, we were
there's
after
a
the
big
chair.
creepy guy. I can't quite. Looks kind of like a
Well,
rip-off Magneto.
well, hold positions for now. We'll be there in just a second.
Oh, rip off Magneto.
I know you're feeling tough right now, but let's just
Take that
take a
shot.
minute.
Took that shot. Creatine, he going in. All right. So Fireboy and Storm Shade. Let's do a vigilance check to see if you can find anything in this office.
15, but I'm gonna re-roll the one.
Man, that's like my third 13 for vigilance.
Do you have any traits or anything that can help you with looking around, Fireboy?
I don't.
He
Okay,
has
that's
my
fine.
Reaction of help teammate. And
Fantastic all around.
I got a
Oh, wait.
fantastic 17. Mine
Oh,
we
wait,
went through
yeah.
twice for some reason, but it's just fantastic 17.
Okay, and then Fireboy, you get an edge. How did you do that, Storm Shade?
I'm like, hey, check those shelves over there. Pay attention. Stop staring at the naked Jesus statues.
14.
Hey,
So
we're getting better. We're getting there. You're
Getting better.
distracted.
The naked Jesus was a little too compelling.
It was a real bloody Catholic one. It was bad.
Yeah. Real
s-
traditional.
so you guys both pass. So Storm Shade, you actually found paperwork. It was like a written letter saying that you were to lower. I forget where it's at. Lower the one of the royal family members to this wedding in order to make the Terrigen mist go off to try to see if you can make them go unconscious to perform experiments on them down below the deck. And it's signed, um, and you see it is signed by a man named Eshu.
Could you spell that for me?
Eshu.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, a normal name out of North Carolina.
And
I know so many
then
SUs, it's not even funny.
Friar Boy, you see that you end up finding that experiments are being held somewhere close, but it doesn't say where. Put the two
Hmm.
informations together, and you guys find out that they're doing experiments below the church on Inhumans.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah,
How am I
that
not
makes
surprised?
sense. There's some people-shaped pods down here.
Will, does it look like you could get experimented on down there? Because I
Yes,
think that's
very
what's
much
happening.
so.
Okay. So we've solved the mystery. Do we want to, do we feel the need to shut this down? Like, go down and, finish the suite? Or do we
Like,
think,
we're
is
we're
this
looking for a
normal
throne,
here?
like a
Do
floating
people do
chair,
this?
right?
Yeah, is there a floating chair down there?
There's some big machinery, but it doesn't really look like a chair to me, so I would say
No.
probably not.
I mean, the hero in me says, this is bad. We shouldn't be experimenting on people, and we should go put a stop to this.
I mean, there are like humanoid figures in some test tubes. I don't know if they're still alive or not.
And you see people like moving around, working and experimenting, like, doing experiment stuff. Just, walking around. They don't notice you right now.
Also, I'm pretty sure the radio that was like, what's going on up there was from one of these guys. Eventually, they're gonna come check.
Yeah, we might as well finish the job here, I guess. Rally up on or I guess Token's still searching his spot. I'm gonna go rally up with Will and start talking strategy. We're both kind
So,
of flex because we're both real strong right now. We're like, man, it feels good, doesn't it?
so you're basically kind of going where he is, where you can kind of see down.
Not all the way down in. I would assume after he peeks and looks, he's gonna come back up and we're gonna talk about what's gonna happen, and then we're gonna go back down. But if he wants to stay halfway down, he can. But I'm assuming we would.
I'm not that stealthy. I'd probably try and limit my
I think I'm the
exposure as
stealthy
much
one
as I
here.
can.
But no, not going down the stairs yet. I'm gonna wait for everybody.
All right. Token, what are you doing?
Yeah, just searching whatever room I'm in.
It's the little
Um,
prey things, with all the candles.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, yeah. So is there anything
You
worth
guys never been in a Catholic church? Come on, guys.
I have not.
All right. Let's make a vigilance check for you, Token.
Okay.
You notice I just call them
Oops.
the prey things. It's not like
Go
I
that
actually
way.
know what's going
That is
on. I've just seen it in movies.
17.
So 17 is left to look around, and these are actually like windows, kind of where you are, and you look out the window, and tell me who you just see, kind of, rolling around on the ground.
So Lockjaw is just
Freaking
chilling
useless.
outside.
He's just like rolling on the ground, like scratching his back and everything. So yeah, there's nothing in there.
All right. I'm gonna head up and join the gang.
All right. Everybody good? Everybody ready?
Ready.
Yes, yeah.
Head down the stairs. I'll lead
All
the
right.
charge.
So everyone heads
Holy
downstairs,
man. You weren't
Whoa.
and you guys place yourselves basically down here at the back. Yeah. So yeah, you guys all managed to come down here. I mean, and what you see just absolutely blows your mind. You see just inhumans just inside of capsule tubes, being experimented on. You see lightning kind of shooting everywhere. You see all these alpha primitive guys just like working and moving stuff around. And you see a man at the end of the hall, and he turns to you and he's like, "What are you doing here? What are you all doing here? You're not allowed to be here."
We just witnessed what you did upstairs. Seems like a no-no. A
Man,
lot of this seems real bad.
yeah, this doesn't look good on you, buddy.
He's like, he also says that he said he would take me with him. He lied. He always lies. I don't know why I trust him. I tell you what, once this experiment is done, I'll show him. I'll show Kang what I am really about.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't
Hmm.
trust.
Well, does he
And-
trust him or is
Badly.
he mind controlled?
Touche. Haven't been around a lot of mind control, so I don't know about that one. He seems
He
like a
does-
guy that would trust him, though.
Yeah, he is not mind controlled.
And he seems pissed
I,
at Kang.
which is a good thing, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna
But
say
also
we could
he's
use this to our
experimenting on people.
advantage.
Hey, we're pissed at Kang.
I
Yeah,
can't allow him to continue
You're
to
pissed at Kang, so are we.
experiment on people.
Maybe
He-
we should calm down on the experiments and we can talk this out like adults and maybe we can work something out.
Oh, you want to talk, you say? Let's let's either get an ego check or a logic check from you, Fireboy. You want to try to calm him down?
Yeah, let's do that. Oh my God. I am just not
Oh,
And it's
having
not
a
been
good
a good
night
night for
tonight.
Fireboy. It has
Yeah.
not been good.
Since
So,
since those spider people have gotten me, I've been pulling
They're in
low.
your head. You got webbed up like 15 times. Like,
I know.
You're mentally exhausted right now. It's like, I can't. This is ridiculous. Like, why are we still doing this?
so yeah, tell us what you said there.
So yeah, I kind of basically was hinting at like maybe we could work together. And clearly that did not pan as well as I thought it would.
So-
as he's given his speech, can I like scooch over one more step towards Token here and be like, hey, you seem like a smart dude. Does any of this shit make sense to you? Like talking about the machinery on the other end of the room. We've established the rest of us are not technologically advanced people. So I'm hoping the new guy might be.
So I have an edge on logic checks having to do with knowledge.
Not necessarily machines or technology, but just
I
like
did
book
not go
knowledge
down
stuff.
Yeah, I didn't go
Yeah.
that particular route.
Okay.
But yeah, I do. Can I, to the extent that I can see the machine, can I attempt to figure out what this might be doing?
Yes. But this one is going, since you don't have the correct trait, this one is going to be a little extra hard for you.
Okay.
I can't remember. I don't have my paper right in front of me for the correct term.
You
but-
have investigation. So
I have
you can spot
investigation.
clues, and so you have an edge on vigilance checks to spot clues and on logic checks.
Yeah.
So that should help a little bit. But knowing what technology does is kind of its own thing as well. So
Yes, yeah. So yeah, you can make a logic check, yeah.
And then I'm going to take an edge on
hey,
2. So there's a 25.
good.
Yeah, that is enough. So before he does what he's about to do, the kind of information that you gather is that he's running experiments and he's looking for a way to completely either take down Black Bolt or take down Kang, kind of whichever one. But he's looking like he's doing something real bad with it. And Fireboy like tries to talk him down and everything, he says like enough of this. And he has a permanent machine telepathy, so he basically can control machines. And with that, he completely blacks out the whole room and it's
Mm.
completely pitch dark.
Oh,
And that is where we'll end. So yeah, he turned off all the power in the entire building. All the machines suddenly went down, and you guys are in complete darkness right now.
Just one little glowy sword right there. Oh, it disappeared. Dang it. I drew a blue little sword where I was standing. All you see is my short sword kind of glowing in the dark, like, oh shit, what's going on?
So yeah, that's where we'll end at. So hopefully everyone enjoyed this episode and stay tuned for what happens next.